boxing. This Southern California native is must-see TV.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks, trimmed with white, Sweet. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ryan Garcia.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. They both want a knockout, you can tell. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. Beautiful counter shot. What a punch. Beautiful counter punch. The counter punching. Well, there's no business like show business, and this is the most unique play anyone will ever see in this theater, mano a mano.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place. They will spot it.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Misses with the straight left. Catch and shoot. Those counter punches have to hurt. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt.
This fight's not over yet.
There's the bell for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good punch. Perfect counter lands. Well done with that counter shot. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Counter punch. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They exchange punches. That counter shot lands. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Just stay focused.
Go back out there and get behind the basics. Get your jab back.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. You're getting your timing already.
Don't worry about the round. Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Let's go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good. You've done all that
For one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
match. You got to get out there, switch on, and get your boxing
You've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
on the job. That was a terrible...
There's the bell to start round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
And he scores with the counter. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Couldn't land that jab. Nice counter. Punch, counter punch. That hook doesn't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
I've been in fights like that.
Come on. You let him back into the fight.
And there's the bell to start round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter shot. That uppercut misses. Nice counter punch. That counter shot lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Well done with that counter shot. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well done with that counter shot. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Swing and a miss with the hook. Stamina is off the charts. Beautiful counter shot. He just misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there is no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be...
Boxing, be smart.
And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And down goes Sweet. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
A shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You okay?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Got to waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull him down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Nice counter shot. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though.
You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on.
Let's start the 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that...
Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
And he scores with the counter. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punch. Quick punch scores. They exchange punches. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. That counter punch caught him clean. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
It's a bad round, but we don't...
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Just the same again.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Here, and he'll start tiring out. Good work, he was thinking.
And get behind the basics. Get your jab back.
Here comes round 7. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
They exchange punches. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest.
And the kid goes down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the rounds, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
You can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight. There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Back, you focus back, get a jab back. Just boxing, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right?
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Just
Don't worry about it. You've been coasting for this entire fight.
the gaps will appear, and he'll start tiring out. The jabs work.
I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back and win the round back. Take
Get back into the fight. Don't give me no free shots. Keep smart.
Let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go.
That's beautiful. That's it. Start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just
All right? Good. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. And there's the bell to start the round. Counter shot lands. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Incredible work rate. That big hook doesn't land. Catch and shoot. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Misses that uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
Get your mind back on the...
And we enter the ninth. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
That left hook missed. Perfect counter lands. How about that time counter shot? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Punch, counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging could be sometimes, there's no doubt who...
This fight's not over yet.
And there's the bell for round 10. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. Those counter punches have to hurt. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. He blocks that jab. Punch, counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? He threw a punch and just got countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look.
Go back out there and lose the match.
This This is the 11th we've entered the championship rounds. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. A perfect counter shot. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself down trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. I thought that was going to be a knockdown. Hold that thought. And that is that. It is a knockout. What a win. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do. So time to go celebrate.